in 2012, around June, and it was just a difficult time. I had lost a very close person to me, and then maybe just looking around. Sometimes you're just looking around to find a station that for that moment, in that painful moment, and then I stumbled across the Radio 316. I think that time it was mic on the mic in the morning, and then maybe I stumbled on the radio station. Then I listened. I got hooked up. I listened. Funny enough, for a while now, my phone was spoiled such that it stuck. It was stuck on that station. And so I got to know the channels, know the programs, and I discovered there's a TV part of it. The only radio station I would listen to from morning to evening, the morning shows. After Mike went, there's now James Okumu in the morning. The praying up, the prayer time, and then I like Njeru, Wilfred, Sarah, all the shows. Then the Saturdays I wouldn't miss Countdown 20 magazine. Then there's a show that would come on Sunday in the evening. So all of them. Then the prayer circle at night. The reason I have so many reasons why I partnered. One, because it reached out to me. So I was hoping maybe by partnering it would continue reaching out to me and maybe to others. So it's a form of giving back, but also I'll say it's a form of worship. I even tithe to the station. So any amount I receive, it's where I get my giving, and because it has a pay bill, it's easier. You don't have to wait for Sunday to take there. So anytime you get the money, you just transfer a bit to the station, then you use the rest. If you love God and you know that He is your source, you wouldn't really tag your giving to the 10%. You wouldn't tag your giving to a Sunday. You would give all-heartedly, knowing very well that He is your source. But it has to be a personal initiative. You walk with Christ. As a family, what are you taking in? Because you might not know, but if you watch a lot of, even on social media or online or maybe television, if you watch and listen to so many of these things, they play in your subconscious. You wouldn't know how they affect you, but they affect how you think, they affect how you react to situations, they affect how you yourself relate to God and others. And Joyce Meyer said, because you take so much time learning these things, it might also take a bit of time to unlearn them. So for me, I had to unlearn, listening to maybe slowly I would unlearn listening to secular and preferring gospel, because now I knew where I would get it, I knew where it was available, and it was as good as I would thought. It was edifying me. So it has come to a point where it's what I feed in. I feed it's not only my eyes, I feed my soul, I feed my ears with that. How has it changed my life? It changes how you look at things. It changes your perception. Family it's PG. It's good for your soul. It's good for your kids. It's content that you wouldn't be embarrassed of. But apart from maybe even learning, it grows your soul. It grows your spirit. So for those out there who are always juggling, especially when you're in your low times, or maybe not only just in your low times, in your uncertain times, just give it a go. Give it an hour. Before you know, you're giving it your whole afternoon. When I discovered the station, I was staying in Nairobi, and then but my home area. So when I moved to Kilifi, your coverage does not cover Kilifi. And also I didn't know that. So because sometimes we would go for meetings in Mombasa, and there's coverage in Mombasa. So anytime I would listen, I would record. I have the 20 Countdown magazine. I have the morning sessions of who is James Okumu. Then I have the preaching. I would this time I'm listening to gospel, and then in between there's Joyce Meyer used to come at 1. So I would get to that. In your diet, as you're trying to live healthy living, add to it. They say goodness, add to it faith, but then add to it family TV, add to it family media. In your diet, try and add family media, and just see how it changes your life. Partnering, if it's weekly, if it's daily, if you're a mama mboga or someone who gets a daily income, it's just the consistency, and family receives any amount that 316 TBN Family Media, the account, it receives any amount. Try giving, and then try giving with a perspective that, you know, you're sharing in the kingdom, and see how it changes your life. It is so small. When you start, you don't see things happening. The seed is on the ground, taking root, you know, taking the what, and then sometimes you just, it's one day it sprouts and things happen. These things happen. And even if you're not, let us not limit the giving to Christians. Even if you're not a Christian and you're looking for a way as a financial economist, and you're looking for a way to invest, the best investment you can ever do is to invest in the kingdom of God, because the returns are risk-free. So even from an economist point of view, a financial point of view, a spiritual point of view, because in this earth you give back. From a business point of view, let it be even your CSR, your responsibility. I would encourage, especially even those who are corporates, those who can the corporates who are dealing with the family-friendly goods, as in, don't hesitate to make this the place where you advertise. It might look like advertising, but it's also, investing in the kingdom of God. So it will be like you're getting 2 for 1.
Maybe I ask you again. You can become a partner or a sympathizer, or you can even say, I like what you're doing. Be with us. Be part of what we're doing. If you believe that it is important in this time, what we are doing, bringing Jesus Christ on the airwaves, then I'd like you to respond. I don't say, send me a lot of money. Maybe you even don't send me money, but said, I'm sympathizing with what you guys are doing. I'm not able to help yet, but I love what you're doing. That will help us, and it will let us go on. And for the partners who have been so great to give monthly, or sometimes once in 6 months, or sometimes even twice a month, thank you very much. You're doing a great job. And what we try to do is, with the money you gave, to do everything possible to tell other people about Jesus Christ, because He is the only one that can change things, not only in the world, but also in Kenya and in your life.
To become a partner, SMS the word partner to 20316. That's 20316.